The Toronto Blue Jays and Bo Bichette dodged a bullet. Let me explain. While it isn't recent news that the Jays and Bichette reached a 3-year, $33+ million extension to buy out his arbitration years, I'd still like to revisit the importance of it because of what happened this past week during Corbin Burnes and the Milwaukee Brewers arbitration hearing. The Brewers ultimately won the decision, but at what cost? In an interview, Burnes stated, "There's no denying the relationship is definitely hurt." Later in the same interview, Burnes explained how the Brewers brought up some pretty extreme measures in order to win, with the biggest being how Burnes regressed from his 2021 season and was the reason why the club didn't make the postseason last year. Yeah, they went there. While he did in fact regress a little bit, he still put up all-star-like numbers. Here are his stats from the 2021 and the 2022 season. And honestly, there's a case to be made that he was even more of a contributing factor in 2022 than 2021. Take, for example, the amount of innings pitched in both years. In 2021, Burnes had to miss some starts due to being injured, which resulted in only 167 innings pitched in 28 games started. However, in 2022, he threw almost 40 more innings in 5 more starts. Having your top of the rotation guy for almost 40 more innings, even at a slightly higher ERA, is not a bad thing at all. That's 40 innings saved instead of stretching your pitching depth to find it. Sure, he didn't win the Cy Young Award again, but his 2022 season proved that Burnes is a top 10 pitcher in the MLB. Also, let me tell you guys, the Brewers did this just so they could save $749,000. Listen, I'm just a guy behind a computer making videos about all of these much more successful people than me, but it just seems silly to ruin your relationship with the best player on your team for what is pocket change for these guys. Also, the Brewers barely spent any money this offseason. It's not like they're way over the luxury tax. This is what makes arbitration so scary. No one knows what the outcome will be, and it can severely tarnish the relationship between club and player. I'm just so thankful that the Jays and Bichette reached an agreement for not only this year, but the following 2 because it means that Bo can go back to playing ball without the stress of signing a new contract after each year. This also shows that the 2 sides are willing to come to an agreement. So who knows, maybe they could strike a new extension once this deal is up to keep Bo as the face of the Jays franchise for many years to come. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. Only a small percentage of people watching are actually subscribed, and it helps me out a lot. Plus, you're definitely going to want to be kept in the loop with baseball season fast approaching. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.